Oh, face your face, Unc. You
Let's
see
get
the
to
Wasn't
it.
Devontae.
looking like that.
Drizzy Dre, you broke the news earlier while you were getting your work in like The Rock in the gym and Roman Reigns getting it in. Um, Justin Jefferson gets a 4-year,
Man,
$140 million extension, 110 guaranteed, 35 million per year makes him the highest non-paid quarterback in the NFL. We've seen guys like Devontae Smith, AJ Brown. Uh, who else? We saw Calvin Ridley get paid, amongst other wide receivers. I'm sure there are other people who got paid. I'm not thinking about right now. T. Higgins wants to get
that was
paid.
a good
Jamar
say.
Chase
T.
wants to get
Higgins wants
paid.
to get paid.
Rashad
Um,
Bateman.
Yes,
Yo, get
Rashad
out of here,
Bateman
bro.
did get paid.
Get
But
out of
Dre,
here.
how do you feel about Justin Jefferson? He's there for the long haul. They did draft Jordan Addison last year. They have the rookie McCarthy out of Michigan. We'll talk more about them as a team later on. But what does this deal do for him and the Vikings? I mean, he's probably the best receiver in the league right now.
I mean, he is the best receiver in the league. You know, I'm all about these young guys getting paid, but at the same time, uh, a rookie quarterback is throwing to him, and it's not like it's like Caleb Williams or anything like that. I'm just unsure about the amount of touches he's going to get like that. I mean, you know, I mean that's going to be a good go-to for a rookie quarterback, but I'm just not sure if he'll get the same numbers moving forward just because of who his quarterback is and how he'll have to develop into the system. So I'm happy for Justin, but I'm just a little skeptical moving forward about how his numbers will be because of them paying him and the Vikings and their situation. Now, if this was like a Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes, you know, then I could be like, okay, you know, I'd be more confident in him looking at like him being worth the contract. Not saying he's not worth the contract, but some people may say that the numbers won't equate. So we'll have to see how that is moving forward.
Kavante, I want to go to you next about Justin Jefferson. And we talked about this a little bit during the draft. And when we break down the divisions, the NFC North is going to be very interesting this season. You got rookie JJ McCarthy,
Yep.
rookie Caleb Williams. You got Jordan Love, who's what only
Mm.
second full year of starting. Jared Goff just got broke off big time. I told some people this weekend they may regret that deal, in my opinion, but we'll see what happens. Justin Jefferson gets paid. I mean, there's no question about it. It is 110 million guaranteed. Is more than AJ Brown's 84 million. Amon Ross St. Brown also got paid from Detroit. Cavante 77 million. Jalen Waddle just got paid as well. Cavante
Sure
Waddle,
did.
while you walk in, 76 million. Uh, so he's getting broke off, man. I mean, but it's well deserved for the brother.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You said it earlier. I think he's the best receiver in the league. And that is, and there's a lot of good receivers now. Nowadays, we talked about Jamar Chase is coming up. By next summer, Jamar Chase is gonna break this bank. You know what I'm saying? Then we got CeeDee Lamb and all these guys. But I think Jay Jetta is the top tier of the class, and the rookie quarterback will absolutely benefit. I think Mark just said something about it, but the rookie quarterback will absolutely benefit from this, probably more so than vice versa, obviously. But I think Dre was saying something about maybe if it was like a Josh Allen or something like that. I think that would be a terrible situation because you have a superstar wide receiver and a superstar quarterback. That's your offense, and usually those type of relationships don't go well on the football side of the game. And honestly and truthfully, that's why they're able to do this, is because they have a rookie quarterback, so they're able to throw a complete bag at Justin Jefferson, and it's absolutely well deserved because he's been electric since he's been in the league. LSU Tiger, a bunch of LSU got the wide receiver. That's wide receiver U. I thought it was Ohio State for a minute, and it still could be, but LSU, they put out two at a time. They put out two elite guys at a time, and his former teammate is going to be next up in Jamar Chase, but Justin Jefferson absolutely deserves this, and it's going to be some growing pains with coming with this money. It's going to be some growing pains because you do have a guy who was not asked to do a lot, at Michigan, and you got two legit. Well, you got an all-pro wide receiver, and then you got an up-and-coming and Jordan Addison. You got to throw the ball. You have to absolutely throw the ball.
And
Like
TJ Hawkinson too, Cravante, a pretty good tight end. He's probably in the top 5 or 6.
he's gonna have to throw the ball. Now, I'm not saying like the running game needs to come with it as well, because they know that's a security blanket, and a running game is a young quarterback's best friend, and he's gonna need to utilize both of them. But you better throw Justin Jefferson that damn ball.
Yeah, don't forget LSU this year. They had Neighbors and the Ohio State. You got Marvin Harrison. So your two schools right there, Cravante, still putting out receivers.
Yep. They also had Brian Thomas out of LSU as well, Dre.
But LSU, this is the second time or the third time that they put out two guys.
Well, third time, Cravante, because remember Odell and Jarvis.
Jarvis, Jamar and Justin Jefferson, and now Brian Thomas, like two number one, get 2 round 1 caliber wide receivers. This is crazy. Ohio State ain't got that, but Ohio State usually has a top guy, and then there's everybody else. Not at least not the same year.
Big Raj, I know you love playing with Justin Jefferson on the cover of that Madden as we're getting ready for a new Madden. Actually,
no, that's not even a top game right now. We're waiting for that college football, baby. That's that college football.
College football, yeah.
I hope to play it on the channel. I hope to do it. That'll be our first gaming, so we'll try to get that set up. But yes, I know we're excited about that. Justin Jefferson, man, I know we love him. I mean, wish he would be in another purple maybe, but that won't happen. I mean, he's well deserved, man. It's gonna be fun watching NFC North though, and like Mark said, they got Aaron Jones as well with the other pieces on offense, so they're gonna be able to hopefully the quarterback rookie just don't F it up.
Yeah, like you said, I wish he was in this purple right here, that purple right there. But it is what it is. I'm happy for the brother. You know what I'm saying? He deserved to get his money. He is the best receiver in all of football. Although he had a down year last year, but due to injury, and it showed because they really missed him on the field. But I think he's the best receiver in the league. There's just no denying it. He deserved every bit of his bread. He's the leader of the team. They don't like Kirk Cousins is gone now. Jordan Addison, he's cool, but he's still gonna need some guidance from Justin Jefferson.
Absolutely.
And they're like a mid-tier team. They're in rebuild mode, but I mean he's gonna help the rookie quarterback out very, very much. And I just think it's a good move for morale, a good move for the team, and definitely good move for his pockets. So great. I'm glad that he's the highest paid. He set the market for all the wide receivers that's going to come out in the future, including the ones you just said. Hopefully, Neighbors and Thomas is at an elite level in probably the next couple of years, and hopefully Zay Flowers, maybe he can show off in these next couple of years as well and get himself a nice hefty bag from the Ravens. We don't pay.
That would be a first, Raj. That would be a first.
It would be.
Well, they paid Bateman, like you said.
Like I said before, it'd be a first, but this is a very record-setting market, and as you know, the market always just goes up.
Yep.
So I'm very happy for the brother. I'm glad that he set the market for receivers, and hopefully he has a great season this upcoming season.
Was he the highest non-paid quarterback too?
Yep. He surpasses Nick Bosa.
Quarterback, yeah.
Surpasses Nick Bosa, and also don't forget that, as mentioned, the wide receiver market is only going to go up. CeeDee Lamb, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, all going to probably get paid within the next year or 2 years.
So you know what I'm really excited about?
What's up?
In football, and it has nothing to do with indirectly it has something to do with the Commanders, but CeeDee Lamb is threatening to hold out, or is he holding out? I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
It's unsure right now.
I'm loving this. I'm loving this right now because Cowboys have to absolutely pay Dak, and CeeDee Lamb is threatening to hold. CeeDee Lamb is pulling the Ezekiel Elliott, and with Justin Jefferson resetting the market, I am ecstatic over here. I'm eating all this up right now. I can't wait. Jerry Jones is going to drop the ball somewhere. I don't know where he's going to drop the ball, but I can't wait to find out who's the odd man out. Micah Parsons, Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb. Who's going to be the odd man out?
And it's crazy because you need both guys. I mean, CD made such impact for the Cowboys last year. That team isn't the same without him. But then you need Micah because they're not the same on defense without Micah. So
That's why I said this is the last year for the Cowboys to do anything if they're gonna do it. Because after this year, I think they're gonna be Cravante and rebuild. Because if Jaden Daniels is who he is, y'all might be right up there with the Eagles. We'll see though. We'll see how it plays out. Raj, I want to start with you though with this next one because nice little transition to the Ravens as a certain quarterback, Lamar Jackson, forfeits a $750,000 voluntary offseason program attendance bonus, which he did negotiate himself. Everyone, let's not forget he was his own agent, so he did negotiate. Him and Mama Jackson did negotiate this in his deal. He was at the Preakness, showed up for one practice. I think they even said he was in Florida at a NASCAR event. He's had Zay Flowers and Nelson Aguilar down in Florida working out with him. Rashad Bateman, get your ass on the plane now. We'll pay for it. Spirit, 2 hours. We'll get you there for under $200. All right.
Spirit, we'll get you in 2 hours.
Get his ass over there. But how you feel about this situation? Is it a bunch ado about nothing? We know he'll probably be here maybe this week or for the mandatory stuff, and then training camp's right around the corner. And they may be getting rid of OTAs after this season, which is goofy too. But go ahead, Raj.
I'm not worried at all. I think this is a bunch of nothing. To be honest with you, I think when he was at NASCAR and some of these other events, I think he was still getting paid. So they can say that he lost $750,000 or whatever.
So you're saying he made it back? He made it back times 2, probably, or 3.
I'm pretty sure Lamar is finding ways to make money.
So he's like the people at the club on the flyer. He get paid to walk through, paid to be in the building.
Yes, he's getting paid for appearances, baby. This is what this is about. I mean, come on, Lamar Jackson at NASCAR, Lamar Jackson at Preakness. I mean, you think he's going there for free? I'm not going there for free. You got to pay me. And that's exactly what's going on.
Did they pay Ray Lewis too to do all that extra stuff to preach?
Of course they did. The Ray Lewis way. They gave him Ray Lewis way. Come on now. 2-time MVP. I'm not worried about it. OTAs is mandatory. It's not mandatory. So who cares, man? I mean, the people that need to be there are there, like the Ronnie Stanleys, the Rashad Batemans of the world. The rookies, they're there. All those guys are there. They need to be there, of course. Lamar Jackson will be fine. Plus, he's still working out with Zay Flowers and Nelson Aguilar. So, no, I'm not worried at all when it's time for it to be mandatory minicamp, mandatory training camp, mandatory the regular season and playoffs. Lamar Jackson will be there. I am not worried, not one bit. I think this is a bunch of nothing. I think people need to chill out. And I'm getting sick and tired of Mike Florio trying to be a negative Nancy. Like, for real, get out your feelings, man. I understand that he dissed you a couple months ago, but you still trying to ride his coattails. Go find something to do other than, get on, lean on Lamar Jackson.
Who's going to get beat?
I mean, some of this crap is personal, man. It's personal with Mike Florio. It's personal with Acho. He got a personal vendetta against Lamar Jackson. And who else is that? Who's the other clown that's with Fox Sports? I can't think of his name. It'll come to me.
What show is he on? Is he on?
He's Nick something. I can't think of his last.
Oh, you talking about Nick Wright?
Nick Wright is a clown as well. So yes,
I like Nick Wright.
Nick Wright has been talking garbage and trash for the last couple months since his Chiefs won the Super Bowl. He's been downing Lamar and all this other nonsense.
He's going to be a homer. I don't pay him no mind.
Either way, he still does his little jabs at Lamar, and of course we know. Although we love Shannon, you know how Shannon is. He goes left and right.
Teeter in the
when it comes to Lamar Jackson as well. So all these people are talking. He teeters to whatever side that that he feels. But like I said before, all these people come at Lamar Jackson. And it's ridiculous. He's a 2-time MVP. I think he has the right to do whatever the hell he wants because time after time after time, if he's healthy, he's going to win games. And I don't see that not happening this season as long as he's healthy. And of course, if you're not out there killing yourself every day, you're gonna, be healthy. So it's nothing. It's as much to do about nothing. And he's still practicing with his guys on the side, and everybody looks like they're getting better. Have y'all seen Zay Flowers lately? Have y'all seen Rashad Bateman running routes? I have. They look phenomenal. So
Don't forget also, Rod, you got Big Bo, Derrick Henry, King Henry back there. They're going to use the 2 tight ends more. I think I'm not worried about the offense, man. Dre, I'm
not
worried
either.
about the defense. We'll see. I will get into that, like I said, through the months to come. But I think the offense is going to be fine. I think Lamar's going to be right in the MVP conversation again, Dre. He dropped 20 pounds too, so he's in great shape, working out with his guys. But what you think about this?
I mean, I'm like Raj. I'm not really worried about 750,000 when you're getting paid millions of dollars and you have a record-setting deal. Um, I mean, as long as, like you said, the offense. I mean, Lamar Jackson is the offense. He's going to take football. He takes football serious. I mean, look, he just won another MVP last year. Took the Ravens to an AFC Championship game. See, my concern on offense is about the wide receivers. I think, having Derrick Henry there, the 2 tight end formation, I think those are all great things, but I'm still a little concerned. But we'll see how that goes. Maybe, I was just talking to a fellow Morganite, and he was saying how the 2 tight end set with Likely and Andrews will probably open up some doors for Zay Flowers. So we'll see. Zay Flowers can be the home run guy, but my only issue with Zay Flowers is he kind of reminds me of like Deshaun Jackson, where he'll be your home run guy, but who's still going to be like the go-to receiver? So that's my only somewhat concerned, because I did think that Odell was very helpful last year, but outside of that, though, I'm really not concerned with the team. I think the team will be really back in the mix despite the tough schedule. So we'll see how the Ravens are moving forward, but I'm not ever worried about Lamar Jackson because I know what he's going to do when he comes to play.
Real quick, Raj, Mark wanted to know how Tez Walker looks. There you go.
I just pretty much told him he looks fast, man. He looks really good, bro. Now, is he a esteemed route runner? Of course not. He's going to be used for deeper routes. Of course, he's going to be used to spread the field. So I expect Tez to get maybe his 3 or 4 maybe looks per game or whatever. It's going to start out slow, but if he can find a way to beat Aguilar, for that 3rd spot, he'll get more looks. But it's going to take time. I don't see Tez, going out there just stealing the spotlight right away. I expect him to get some growing pains, and by the end of the season, show up a little bit more for Lamar in the game. But as of right now in practice, he looks fast.
Go ahead, Kavante. I want to get your thoughts on this Lamar situation. Tez, it reminds me of Torrey Smith, Mark. He'll get open. He can run fast, but he may drop some passes. Go ahead, Kavante.
I'm confused at what the story is. Like how did he $750,000? I'm confused at what happened. Actually, the term is forfeit. I'm confused at what happened, but I think one of the guys, Omega 21. Matter of fact, this is this comment right here. Who cares, man? Why do we really care? Like, is he playing football? I think Roger was talking about this. Is he playing football? Is he healthy? Is he in shape? Is he getting with his guys? Is he leading this offense? That's what we need to be worried about, instead of counting the amount of money that some of us will probably never ever see. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be able to forfeit $750,000 is crazy, but he makes $50 million a year. So $750,000 ain't much nothing to him. And again, like Rod said, he's probably finding other ways to make money. I think
those endorsement deals too don't count in that $50 million, Kavante. That's in addition to that.
Absolutely. This is extra. And again, the brother, he's built his career and made this money. He can spend it however he chooses to, and that should be never mind to us. How he plays on the football field and all those other things, all those football related things is what's really important. Athletes throw away money all the time. This is nothing new. There's nothing surprising. He not broke. It ain't none of that. So why is this a big story? I don't know.
Because we're reaching.
Listen, you could tell it's the dog days. The dog days are coming.
I think the
Right.
biggest story is like Omega 21 said. Why the hell is Mahomes? Well, why is Allen hanging out with Mahomes when Mahomes just whoop your ass again?
Same reason Peyton Manning. Hey, same reason Peyton Manning and Tom Brady would do golf tournaments together.
Are they
Anyway,
really friends?
It must be. He must love getting his ass.
They might
whooped.
really be friends, yo.
oh my gosh,
They probably are. I mean, look, today's athletes, everybody's friends with each other.
You think Mahomes let him hold a ring for a night? You know, they like, can I hold one of your Super Bowl rings? Yeah, sure. You just take one of them. You know,
I mean,
I got
shoot,
3 of them.
You saw in WWE, he let Logan Paul hold 2 of his rings.
Right, exactly.
What does that do for you? Like, what does that do for you? Holding rings.
Kavante, you want to know what it does? You would like to know what it would you like to know what it does for you, Kavante?
I was looking for the answer. I was really looking for
Maybe you can ask Gilbert Arenas because he got a replica of Kobe's rings. So I don't know. Whatever. I'll leave that alone.
All right, let's get to our weekly